Well, changes to Zimbabwe's monetary policy has generated a strong discussion online. A drop in value of the local bond note has caused what some are calling panic buying. Many are sharing videos like this one, scuffles between shoppers trying to buy as much as they can, as worries about shortages and long queues are expected. Others are also posting pictures showing the impact this is having on the shelves. Bread is limited to 2 loaves per customer, and 1 beer is available per customer. And others are talking about the spike in food prices. This user compares the price of a can of tuna. Last year, she says, it was $2.79, and today it costs $9.04. Another shares a supermarket receipt saying the prices of the products were suddenly removed from the shelves, duping unsuspecting customers of their hard-earned money. And students at the University of Harare have also been protesting against the hike of transportation fares. They say that fares have risen from 50 cents to $1.50 in some cases. Now, Zimbabwe's Permanent Secretary of Information says the panic buying is an artificial crisis, all aimed at profiting and pushing some hidden political agenda. Now, he's urging people not to be swayed by the fake news and shared this picture of the cooking oil brand Pure Drop, which states the current selling price has not changed. Well, we heard from journalists in Harare. This is what they had to say.
I just popped out just for lunch, just to have a look at the sort of the 2-3 supermarkets close to the office here, and obviously long queues because it's lunchtime, people are getting their lunch, but certain products are starting to disappear off the shelves. I'm also noticing that there's been quite a jump in some of the products that are usually on sale for a much lower price, and the price has either doubled in price or even in some cases trebled.
The suggestion by the government that this is all fake news is absurd. Prices are going up every day in the supermarket because of fundamentals in the economy, specifically a shortage of foreign currency and an increase in the cost of foreign currency on the payroll market, not because some teenager is Snapchatting.
And the economist Steve Hanke says Zimbabwe's new 2% tax on all money transfers reveals more than the tax. It's a sign of a desperate government acting without thinking, and this tax will only cause more private sector panic and loss of confidence. Well, back in March 2008, Kamal Santamaria anchored Al Jazeera's Zimbabwe election coverage out of Harare. And back then, our editorial team in Doha asked if he could explain the hyperinflation situation in simple terms. Take a look.
This is a $100 note, $100. If I were to take that to an official Zimbabwean bank and exchange it at the official Zimbabwean exchange rate, I would get these 4 notes. They are $750,000 each. That means my $100 turns into 3 million Zimbabwean dollars. Now, what you have to bear in mind is this is not a lot of money. Have a look at this. This is a 300 ml bottle of Coke, which I bought yesterday. That cost 15 million Zimbabwean dollars. At the official exchange rate, that cost $500. $500 for a bottle of Coke. So what ends up happening here is that Zimbabweans use the black market. Now, because of the supply of cash in the country, they can supply a lot more money on the black market. Instead of 3 million Zimbabwean dollars, I get 3 billion. This great big wad of cash is 3 billion Zimbabwean dollars. It turns my bottle of Coke into a 50-cent bottle of Coke, which is far more palatable, I'm sure you'll agree. I mean, each one of these notes is $10 million. They are printing off money all the time. Now, obviously, logic tells you, you print more money, more notes enter the market. That means the money is worth less. This $3 billion might be worth maybe only $1 billion, $2 billion in a few weeks' time.
Well, if you are currently in Zimbabwe, we do want to hear from you. How has this policy affected you? Connect with us. Use the hashtag AJNewsGrid.